Hello YouTube, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use Sony Vegas. And sorry if you're going to hear any of sort of clicking or keyboard noise, it's because I've just got the Blue Yeti. So my further videos in the future will have the Blue Yeti, but at the moment I've got like 8 videos scheduled for YouTube that have the Blue Snowball, so you're going to have to bear with that quality. But this mic is actually pretty good, so unfortunately it does pick up everything, that's the only thing. So with the keyboard clicking and me moving on my chair, you might hear it. So let's just get straight into it. So here we're using Sony Vegas Pro 13, and if you want to put a video in to start editing, you want to go File, Import Media, and choose where your file is. So I'll just use the video that I've done. So I'll just use this one. Press Open. What you want to do is drag it on, and now you have 2 channels. One is for the video and one is for the music. So where it says volume, if you were to increase it, then that's how much decibels will increase by. If you reduce it into the negative, that's how much you are reducing the volume by. So it's best to leave it on 0 if you want everything to pan out right, depending on what you are doing. And as you can see, when you click on either one of these, well, any of them, both of these are highlighted. So if you click on the audio, then the blue is highlighted on the video. If you click on that, then the blue is highlighted in the volume, well, audio. So and when you move it, it moves together, as you can see. So here's what I'm going to tell you. So say you didn't like a certain part or it's too long, let's do it from here. So you think, oh, 10 minutes, 28 is too long, let's get to 10 minutes. So using the left arrow key, you can go back, and where you see the timer going down by the 10s, just put it where you want. Let's just do it to 10:04. So what you want to do is, where you see with the 2 cursors where it says trim event end, you just want to click it, move it literally to the left, as you see, just move it to the left, and there you go, it's reduced already. So that's one step done. And let's say you don't like a certain clip, so okay, I didn't like this part because I died. So what you're gonna do is, on your keyboard, press S. Actually, yeah, and then what you can do is you can move this around, so you can even put it in another layer at the bottom, and then look, you've literally got an overlaid. And I'll explain how to get that on screen in a sec. So let's just undo that and leave it there. And that applies if you have a part in the middle. All you want to do is press S, find it where it is. So this whole little mini clip here, press S again. Now you can move it down or wherever you want. You can move the audio with it, and then you can move this back, or you can leave it like that. You could adjust the volume on that one, or you can make this bigger or smaller to make it fit the screens. So what you're going to do is right click on the video, go to video event, pan, crop, zoom out with the mouse, and then you can make it bigger or smaller. I'll show you how to get this on the screen. So say we leave it that big. What you're going to do is right click here, insert video track. Now what you want to do is move that all the way up so it's on the top. So there you go, that's up there. And now say you want to blend it in. So what you would want to do is just move it, and then you could just resize how big you want it. As you can see, it moves on the screen, and you can move it upside down. You can even rotate it. So you can do anything, and if you're not happy with anything you've done, just right click, restore. Funny enough, I just realized how to do this myself. It's weird, I know. So let's just undo all of that. Let's just make it back to normal. And the way I'm doing that is just pressing Control Z. Right. Now you have this over here, and you're not happy with the audio. So you've got the audio. You don't like it at all, right? Sounds weird, or you just don't want it. What you want to do on your keyboard is press U. What that does, as you can see, that blue line out on the video is gone. So now you can freely move this about. So you could cut parts of the audio out itself, move it, delete it, do what you like, and that's how you literally split the audio from the video. Is just you press U and then it moves. And another good tip, so say we actually I got a better one. So let's import another one. So let's just do Empire. Okay, let's press OK. All you do is drag it on. Okay, now say we split this part, and let's not use the audio, let's just use the image. So to make it so it's on both, so it's all on one screen, just insert a video track, move this to the top, and now you can see it's there. Let's just pan crop it so I can show you an example of what I'm trying to do. Okay, cool. So let's split this part, and you press delete to get rid of anything you don't want, just to say. And say you just like this part, and you found a part that bangs on with this. Now if you've realized, this moves by itself, it's not attached, this moves by itself, now this moves by itself. So what you want to do is press Control, click on all of them, or all that you want, right click on any, and then what you do is click group and then create new, and now look, click on any, they all move together. Now if you want to ungroup one of them, all you do is just click on one, press U, right, and now look, it's on, it's gone. So the other two will still move, this one doesn't move. What else to show? This little green thing that looks like a film, where it says compositing mode, you just want to click it, and now you can choose where you want it. So if you wanted to overlay the screen, then that's how it will look. It's not really nice. The most common one people use is screen, so it just blends in with the screen like it's not a solid type of picture, if you know what I mean. A lot of people use 3D Source Alpha like I do for my watermark, like, so you can pan crop it, zoom out, get the part of the watermark that you want. So let's just use that for example, and yeah, you just move it. We want the public match and the subscribe and everything there, so now that just blends in correctly there. And that's how you literally do the basic of that. So you can use video, well, a lot of people actually, so say this part is split over here, so now you got two parts. If you move back a bit with the left or right key, there's a part up here saying fade out. So if you move that to where this line is, so as you can see it's a bit whitish over here, if you press play, or if you move your key, you can see it slowly fades out to make it look even nicer, rather than it literally just cutting out like that. So that is actually a really good effect to just make it blend out perfectly and with a smooth transition. Well, transitions, a lot of people, if I can remember which one, or if I can find it, is, well, a lot of people use the cross effect but flash. So the soft flash and hard flash people use, not really, no one uses yellow flash. So say we got a clip here, okay, so there's a part split right there, you only use hard flash, so you move that in between, and then you could choose the horizontal diffusion and the vertical diffusion, which there's no point there. So now if you go over here, now between one transition and another, as you can see, it comes with a nice white flash. So that just, if you're moving from one scene to another, that's what it would do. So that's a really good effect. Well, transition effect. Video effects wise, there's loads. A lot of people, to be fair, in horror ones just use TV Simulator. They go on bad sync, move it over, and now what I suggest you do, click on it, on the video where you want it. So let's use it here, let's unmute that. So look, there's the blue and blurred lines over here. The detailed zoom just shows you how much it will go in. So the more you do it, the more bigger and more uglier it looks with the checkered lines. So you want to leave it on default. You want to actually leave all of these in default, in fact. And if you exit, that's how you know it's saved. You could untick and tick this, by the way, if you want the effect on or off. So let's have it on, and all it does is that's what bad sync does. Right? You can even have TV look. There's loads of stuff. You just need to play about with the effects that you want, and choosing the right one would really help you. And there's just loads of different ones you can have. There's stuff that you can animate yourself. So what I mean is, if you go and let's do pan and crop, and let's move this keyframe here. We zoom in here, and then you press create keyframe, move again, move out. So the best example would be in Call of Duty, to be fair, when the beats just booming in. You could just insert keyframes and just do it with the beat, and then when you're happy with it, you just exit out. So that's what it does. It just zooms in and out, giving you a better effect, and in fact it makes it look nice, especially on Call of Duty when the beat's about to drop and loads of montages to go in and out, in and out, in and out. So yeah, the one important thing, depending on your computer that you have, the preview quality, I use full because I've got a really good computer. If you don't have a good computer, use draft and use, I think it was half. It's blurred out, but it's better because then that way it's smooth. If you have a slow computer, then you would know it's slow because it will not render in smooth and it will keep lagging. So let me just put that back on full. Now you want to choose the video properties, which should have been done at the beginning but completely forgot. So you want to click on literally this here, project video properties, or Alt plus enter. Click it. I use HDV 720 by 30, which is 1280 by 720. And if you click the drop down, there's loads. Back in the day, everyone used to do NTSC DV widescreen, but now everyone's more in a HD life. So you've got 1280 by 720, or you've got the 1080p 1280 by 1920 by 1080. Also, make sure when you choose one of these ones that is 29.970 frames per second, only because it's more smoother and it's just, trust me, it is better to use. And if you want that same setting, whatever you change here, to be on every single video, just press start all new projects with these settings, press apply, press OK. Right, that's done. This is literally how to edit in Sony Vegas. It's that simple. I mean, obviously there's more to it, but that's more detailed for advanced users. But this is literally a beginner's guide, so there's no excuse for anyone not to use Sony Vegas. This is really simple. And this is my first tutorial since 5 years ago when I had one, how to make a background, which was pretty damn funny. And before I go, I'll show you how to render out. All you do, there's a little green thing, render as, click it, and now you choose where you want the file to go. And then you should click match project settings. So by clicking that, it will make a template come up that suits whatever type of project setting you have chosen. I prefer to use a Windows Media Video, so it's a WMV, because it gives off a better quality, plus it's 6 megabytes per second HD. And that's literally it. When you're done, just press render. Obviously I'm not going to do that because I've already done this video a long time ago. But anyway guys, remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and if you want more tutorials on different programs, like I've got Cinema 4D and all of this other stuff, Photoshop and stuff, please let me know. Take care and see you about.